Okay. You know, I was gonna do another one. Can you tell I changed the sound? When you haven't sorted yourself out, everything is gonna come out wrong. You're gonna take everything as criticism. But criticism, if it's earnest, if it's coming from a good place, is intended to improve your state. If I say something truthful, it's gonna come across as judgmental. But calling me judgmental is quite mental, since you're also judging me. How could you assess that I'm being judgmental if you're not also judging me? Dumb cunt! Anyway. I'm not ever trying to be mean. If I'm ever mean, I feel bad about it. 'Cause I know that we're all human beings, fallible. Most of us don't ever want to be held accountable, so how good could we get if we can't admit the shit? The shit we feel on a regular basis, the shit we run from 'cause we're complacent, we don't want to face ourselves. But that being said, I'm sorry if I hurt your little feelings, son. Please don't run, please don't run. But people have the tendency to run anytime they hear something that forces them to have to reevaluate. It's easier to be apathetic about the state of mind that you're in most of the time. That's why people never get off their phones. That's why people never get off their phones. That's why people never get off their phones. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but you know we will. Most people don't have the discipline keeps sinking, 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 until they're eventually dead. Because they'd rather do that instead of work on themselves. Maybe they're afraid of what they'll figure out. I mean, I get it. You won't be able to do what you did before anymore. So yes, that is a reasonable fear. I don't think that they're cognizant of that, though. Like, I don't think they're conscious of why, but on some level they know, because it's part of the survival instinct. So if they're doing things to survive, whatever it is, whether it's like a substance, or they're on social media all the time, or they watch porn, or like a routine, you know? They do this routine as a form of survival. So if they figure out, oh, I do this routine because of this thing that happened in childhood. Oh, I do this routine because of this thing I refuse to face about myself. Oh, I do this routine because of my fledgling relationship with my dad. You know, it's shit like that. People don't want to look at, because if they did, it would be too painful, and then those defense mechanisms won't work anymore. You know? It's true. They won't. I don't know if this is hope, gloom, or doom. I feel like it's gloom and doom. Just all gloom and doom. But here's the thing, man. To y'all, it's a black pill. To me, it's a white pill. Okay? How many people pop the red pill, but it seems like they're popping a blue pill after blue pill after blue pill. A dispensary full of nothing but blue pills. If you're arrogant about the red pill, if you think you're so smart, all because you took it after a while, you know, it was a long ass time before you figured this shit out, but you want to act like you were the first in line, motherfucker. Okay. Everybody's competing. Everybody's competing. Yelling through the internet canyon. That's all they do now. I can't understand, like, why everybody's miserable. Like, that's crazy. You know, it must be the economy. That's gotta be it. That's it. It's just the economy. It's nothing else. Can you guys tell I'm being facetious? I guess people are so apathetic about the culture and the tragic habits. They're totally apathetic about the things they do all day, each day, that make them wreak havoc. But they don't know that. No, they don't know that. No, they don't know that. Don't tell them that, because they don't want to know that. But the difference between you and me is that I'm not trying to be haughty. I'm not trying to be above you. I'm trying to tell you what you do. That's why I tell it to you over here. I don't say it, like, I don't come down on you and be like, you need to get off that phone because you're ruining your life. You're wasting all your time. Who are you yelling at? It's a total waste. Why would I do that? That's why I dedicate my comedy to that. It's why I make all these posters about that. Because I am passionate about this view that I have, but I know nobody's going to listen to me, so it's like, I think about the song Radio Clash. It's like, art is all we have. Art is all we have. But can we get that world to listen? No.